Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to another episode of the video blog. Episode 60 is entitled The Medium or the Message. This is not to be confused with Marshall McLuhan's theory back in the 60s and 70s, where the medium is the message. Some very heavy media theorizing from the late, great Marshall McLuhan, who I had a chance to see speak back in either 1979 or 1980 at Radford University. I know he passed away in late 1980, and I know I saw him. Again, those years are fuzzy. They were a long time ago. But I wish I knew now, or actually I should say, I wish I had as much knowledge then as I have now. I could have possibly enjoyed or understood better what he was talking about. Some very fascinating stuff back in the day from Marshall McLuhan. But today what we're talking about is, well, it harkens back to my post, episode number 58, in my 60-day review, where I talked about the fact is that I post these videos to 12 different sites every single day. While I would love to have you come watch this at kevinmason.tv or kevinmasonblog.com, which are both the same site, they point to the same place, my goal is to just get you to watch the video wherever it's convenient for you. My buddy Joe Friday, I found out, watches my video on MySpace, as does R.J. Jordan. I know they're MySpace watchers. I believe my friend Charlie Dean, she watches it on MySpace as well sometimes too. I get a lot of traffic out of YouTube, but again, I have no clue usually who those people are. Every now and again I'll get a comment from somebody, not somebody I've ever heard of from before. It just, they may have stumbled on the subject, and that's why it happens to be there. The goal, and why I'm talking about this today, the goal is you want to get your content, whether it's music, whatever it is, out to as many people in as many places. You want it to be seen. You want it to be spread. So the old theory, and we use this theory back in radio, was we try to bring people to us. We try to draw traffic to our remote broadcasts, to our websites, to whatever we could do, to our contests, to our on-air. We use those things to pull people into where we were at. Well, now the theory is, again, especially with social networking too, it doesn't matter how you reach them. The goal is just to reach them. So you go to where they're at. I've used this theory a lot of times as I talk about MySpace marketing and talk about how artists interact with MySpace to recording artists. And I say, while it's great to try to get traffic to your website, and that's a goal, the bottom line is this. If you can interact with people on MySpace, which is in their neighborhood, isn't it easier to hang out at their house, in their neighborhood, their MySpace page, if you will, rather than try to get them to come to your place? They would have to type in your specific URL. They would have to, make a special point to go there, where MySpace for them may just be a click away. I actually get into this argument a lot with people in Nashville, especially, as they try to drag all the traffic to a particular website. Again, I would love to have you view this video and have this exclusively, if you will, on kevinmasonblog.com or kevinmason.tv, whichever you want to view it as, because it's the same channel. But that's not the goal. The goal is to get the content out, to get more people to watch it. The more people I can have interact with the content, again, I don't care where they come from. I just want the content. So what's the most important, the message or the medium? In this case, the medium being the website you have it hosted on, or the message, what we're doing today. So something to think about, again, not only if you're a recording artist, but again, just with whatever you're doing. And I share this message to a lot of people, and again, it becomes a fight because it's a new way of thinking. It's a tough way for people to gauge thinking. I was listening on satellite radio the other day and talking about the folks from Czech Cereals who run the NASCAR favorite driver of the year, best driver of the year, or whatever the poll is, and they were asking the people for suggestions on how to drive more traffic to their website to get more votes. I appreciate people wanting, I appreciate the Ralston Purina people, the Czechs people wanting traffic at their website. But the bottom line is, do you want more interaction or do you want more traffic to your website? Which is more important to you? Go to where the people are. Or as Sam Kinison used to say, there are starving people in the desert. Well, go to where the food is. I'm paraphrasing and I'm toning it down a little bit. But again, what's more important to you? The medium or your message? No matter where you view this message, hope it gets through to you today. Would love to hear your thoughts, too.